1. We're live. Okay, it is time for You're So Fine Valentine on Wire and Fire's trunk show, shopping show. Tonight it's all earrings and several new designs. A few favorites are in there. I dug deep into the vault, deep into the treasure chest for this time. And what that means is that sometimes there's only one of something. So you can, if you've been looking at it and you love it, you might need to grab it. Let's get my headband on. I'm going to make this camera a little bit higher. Ooh. And we'll wait a bit for people to show up while I blither. Okay, there, I'm ready for the show. All Valentined up. So, you don't want to look at this box of Kleenex probably. So, this show is a virtual shopping event. So you can stay home, be in your recliner, figure out which glasses work better, don't reflect as much, and shop for some beautiful new earrings. They're all handmade by me, except for one pair this time. I'll point those out to you because we have a vintage pair that was given to me, donated to me, to do whatever I wanted with it. So they're in the show too. So my name is Madeline and I own Wire and Fire Jewelry. And I make nature-inspired jewelry to help women who spend too much time indoors celebrate nature in every moment. Now, Valentine's styles aren't necessarily nature-inspired, but some of the colors can be, like red. Everybody likes red flowers, I think, and pink flowers. And then there are some plants that have a heart-shaped flower, like the bleeding heart. So you're going to see that made into earrings tonight. And if you are a shopper, one of 2 shoppers or more, there'll be a shopper prize drawing. And if you're a sharer, hashtag share in the comments, and that you've shared it, this live broadcast with someone, then there's a prize drawing for that. So, well, either way, you can't miss there. Kind of waiting. There's a buddy. I see a buddy. You can't always tell from the count at the top of the screen that I see here. Let me find me live here. Hey, where is it? It should be here and it's not. Switch into Wire and Fire Jewelry's page. Oh, well, maybe that's where it is. I need to find us so I can look at comments and the like. Okay, there I am. Okay, we got it. So, we sure don't want sound on that though. Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about how this show works. So I have at least 10 items. I haven't really counted them this time. A couple I wanted to have I couldn't find. I'd made them last year. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 items. They're all earrings. And handmade by me. And I will give a number. I'll hold up the card and I'll say, okay, this is number blah, blah, blah. And it's blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it. And I think that looks pretty good there for seeing it. And there is a photo album, but this is always better, I think, to look at it live. Okay, so let me drop the link for the photo album under the video here. Somewhere I'm supposed to be able to put links in, but I don't see it. Yeah, that's not so good. Let's get rid of that, because it just turned everything sideways. There we go. Forget that. I don't care. So if you're here and you want to give it a like, or if you want to give a hashtag share that you've shared this live with someone, that enters you into a drawing when I see the comment. And I was going to enlarge this a little bit, but maybe I better not. I'm going to put the link in there for the photo album. It's pretty easy to get to on my page anyway. You go across right underneath the top picture, and there it says posts, about, shop, mentions, reviews, real, that's mine. Anyway, if you go to more and click the down arrow, I click on photos, and when you get into the photos, you just click on albums. And it says, now that's weird, it says timeline photos. It's okay, that's different. Anyway, inside there is You're So Fine, Valentine, which is the title of this show. And that has photographs of each item, except for a surprise bonus one that isn't in there. I got something fuzzy on my mouth. Anyway, you can see it's 175 through 185, and then I have a bonus that comes after that. So let me go back here, get out of this album, and hope I don't get out of everything. I think it'll just be out of the album. I have not good internet skills sometimes. All right, let's see, we should be in post. There we are. Okay, so we've been live for 7 minutes, so I think I'm going to go ahead with the show. I don't see any comments or anything yet, but I'm going to go ahead. What I'll do is I go through everything a little more slowly, and then at the end we take a short break, and I'll answer questions at any time. If you see something that you want right away, you can just put the number sold in the comments. So if I said 175, blah, 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 I tell you about it, and then you think, I want that right away. Or if it's one of a kind, I want that right away. I want to grab it because it's, scarce. Then put it in the comments, the number and sold, and that means you bought it. And at the end of the show, I get you send me a direct message with your name. It'll have your name. It'll have your email and your mailing address, and that way I can ship it to you. And there's a $5 flat rate shipping charge. Okay. Anyway, I go through each item, explain a little bit more, and then take a little short break. If there's any questions or anything, get those answered. And then I have the lightning round. And what that means is I go a lot faster and I talk a lot faster, but I don't go into all the detail. And a lot of times people like to wait for the lightning round so that they can, have time to think about it. But that's also why I put the album out there. And I got into that album and I totally forgot to grab the album link to put it in the comments. So let's copy that. I know how to do some of these things. I even took a class so I could do it. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the comments. Paste that in there. All right, type that in real quick. Here's the link to tonight's album. I used to put this other stuff in there, like to shop. I had a whole file I put in there. To shop, just comment sold and number of item. Okay, and flat rate shipping is $5 less less than $50, free if spend over. All right, $50. Oh, got something fuzzy. Okay, so there we go. That's just very brief instructions. I don't think you need more than that. And I'm going to, let's see if I can tag anybody real quick. I guess I don't know how to tag people. Oh, here we go. All right, let me just do a little bit of this. Oops. There's too many. Oh, I picked the wrong. I spelled it wrong. Okay. And I got out of it. All right. I spelled that person's name wrong. It's terrible. And let's see, who else? Oh, we're just going to have to get on with it here because I'm terrible at tagging, evidently. There's somebody I can tag. All right, let's see who else. I see what you do now. You just hit the little taggy thing. And it's only giving me a few names, so that's dumb. Sometimes Facebook, you can be aggravating. Very aggravating. Nah, it's not putting up people I know, so. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, let's start. So the first item tonight, brand new design. These are I call these just rose quartz lilies and crystals. They're done with gold findings. And they lay sideways on here. Let me get this right on the camera. It's really hard to see this, the pink. It is rose quartz carved bead. I don't know if you can see the carving even. I'm going to kind of bring it back a little and see. Anyway, there's this little cute crystal in the middle. I'm going to take it off of here, then one of them off of here. This is item number 175, and there are 3 available. And the regular price is $20. The show price is $16. Okay, so this is how they hang if you don't have them on a card. Let's see if that looks good on camera. Yeah, there's gold with it. And it's a very light pink, but very cute. Okay, so that's our number 175. Okay, and there's 3 of those available. The drop on that is 1 3/4 inch. It's less than 2. All right, so here's item number 176. These are little cutout hearts in a light raspberry pink, it's called, and then the Swarovski crystal on top is like a fuchsia crystal, sort of. And I want to point out something. I haven't done a lot of new enameling for these shows, but on the back, you see that it looks toasted, a little roasted. That is normal for the way that I enamel, which is called torch enameling. So sometimes they'll flip around. I just flip mine back if they misbehave like that. So there you go. And it's not like regular kiln enameling where you do the back and then you do the front. This is different. They turn out a lovely toasty color. And those are on silver toned wire, not sterling. Okay, so that was 176. 177 is what I call the bleeding hearts earring. It looks like, it's supposed to look sort of like a bleeding heart flower, an interpretation of that. And that is a jet glass bead. It's got real cool swirls in it. There is I have to look. Yeah, on the bottom there are some crystals, and the darker pink one is a Swarovski, the brand name one, and some other colors I liked. And there's a little silvery, looks like a skirt, but it holds those, let me get this comment out of here, holds those little dangles nicely. Okay, it's on a silver tone wire, so this is $177, and there are 3 available. You just comment sold and $177. The regular price is $25, but the show price is $20. Okay, $177. Next, $178. Imagine that. I don't think I tagged people. I wish I could learn how to tag people. I'm going to try that again. Anyway, this is $178, and they're little brass hearts, and they have one of those infinite, sort of a spiral on them, carved in there. And there's real pretty, I would call this a bright red, crystals with gold touches in there, beads and things. 3 red crystals all together on gold ear wires. And everything so far is nickel free, and yeah, all that good stuff. They won't bother you if you have allergies. I do, and I don't react to this stuff. So let me see. There are 3 of these available, 3 pairs, and the regular price is $22. The show price tonight is $18. Okay, that was $178. Wait a minute, am I getting? No, that was all right. We're okay. That's $178. I always get a little mixed up. Okay, on the order of things, I try to keep them lined up. This next item, these next earrings, it's $179, number 179, so you'd say sold and $179. Can you see that there's engraving on the hearts on the front? These are vintage brass lockets, and there's a real pretty red bead above there, and they're all on gold findings. I am not sure, since these were given to me, the ear wires, possibly 14 karat gold, but I'm not positive about that. Anyway, the locket opens up. I polished the outside, but sorry, I was not going to polish the insides too. And you're going to see that they really are vintage as soon as I get the darn thing open. I had them open, but I guess it shut again. Oh, it flipped around, so I was trying to open the hinge. Okay, so that's what they look like on the inside. Really vintage look there. Let me scroll down a little bit here. There we go. So I really got the outside polished. The front has the engraving. It looks like 2 hearts, fancy hearts. And then on the back, it's just plain. Okay. And, you know, some people like a vintage look. These could be vintagey, or they could be polished up every now and then with just a jewelry polishing cloth. You don't want to use chemicals. So that's number 179. They're one of a kind, and the regular price is $24, but the show price is $19. So one of a kind, number 179. Say sold. Okay, so now we've got 180. Look, there's only one. I wonder why. That's because I just did this one 45 minutes ago. You know, I was still making it. I had this one last year in the show, and it sold, and then I hadn't made replacements. So this is number 180. I don't like the light on that. That makes it kind of hard to see. Let me, this may wreck everything, but let's see if that gets any better to see. Not really. So there's a heart on in there, and that one is one of the dangles, and it's a metallic purple. I hope you can see it. It's really pretty. It's like a manufactured hematite. It's dyed purple. And there's a key dangle and 2 more dangles on there. So this is 180, and there are 2 available, and it's Regularly $18 for the show. It's $14. Okay. That was $180. And you'll get 2 earrings, I promise, not just one. Okay, so $181. These are one of a kind. I got these hearts in Tucson. They're ceramic. I got them in Tucson several years ago, and there's a woman there that made these that was in another show, but they had her products. So the back of it is plain, and then the front has this really cool stripe and red design. I love that. So I did a black and red beads to go with it. And these are regularly $30 for those little handmade hearts. You're paying a little more for those. And then the show price is $24, 20% off. So I just call those ceramic two-tone earrings. You would say sold and number 181. And if you're watching this after the show is over, after the live is done, and you see something you like, just send me a direct message, a messenger message, whatever you want to do, I'm on there. So that's how you can get these goodies afterwards. Let me make sure I've got these numbers right. Yeah, that was 181. A lot of these now are going to be one of a kind. I think I can get some of the supplies, but I will tell you if I think I can. These are not. These coming up here are one of a kind. Not going to get more. Okay. So this little guy, these little guys are number 182. And you can see they're shiny silver, and you see from the side there that they're three-dimensional. There's 4 sides to this open heart design, and they're sterling silver. I just call them heart cages. They're very heavy, not heavy to wear, but the wire they're made out of, these are handmade, are really thick. And they have sterling silver ear wires, and they're circular. You see that? They're little circular ones. You've got to use a backing on that. I have backs on all of the wires, and I recommend using them, and I'll give you an extra pair when you get your order. So these are one of a kind for sure. Regular price $40, and the show price is $32. I do have the drop links on these, but I'm forgetting to tell you what they are. All right, so if anybody wants to know, I will let you know what they are. But the ceramic ones were a 2-inch drop. These are probably not quite that long. I'm going to compare real quick. Oh yeah, they're not that long. I do have a ruler here usually. They might be 1.5 inches or something like that. Let's see. That's a picture. Okay. Yeah, they're like 1.75 inches. Okay. So that's number 182, one of a kind. Sold, show price $32. All sterling silver. Okay, working our way through them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more pairs. Okay, so now we're into slanty heart territory. Slant heart. I think slanty is an Irish word. This is number 183. And they are torch enameled, like those first hearts that I showed you. I think they were torch enameled, the pink open hearts. This is making me crazy, but I gotta quit it. All right, so 183 is one of a kind, and these are enameled a deep red called Victoria red. I was trying to see the light. I can't have bright lights in here, so anyway, they're just the heart on a nice little silver. Oh no, that's a niobium ear wire, and it has a silver bead on the front. So those ear wires are very nice. They're really good if you have any nickel allergy or metal allergy, because niobium is an inert metal. It doesn't react. with us. So these little guys are kind of what I call a medium size, and the regular price is $32. For this show, they're $26. I just want to say that the prices are going up after February's show because prices are going up on supplies, etc. So there they are. Number 183, you would just say sold, one of a kind. These are possibly, I can possibly make more of those. I just would have to get the hearts. That's the main issue nowadays, is getting your supplies. Okay, get a little drink. Okay, so here we come with 184. These are a large slinty heart. They are one of a kind with possible pre-orders that I could take. I just need to find the supply to make the heart. I call these the XO earrings, and I put decals on there. There's an X in dots, and the circle in dots are the O. Cutting out the middle was horrible, so it's just a flat circle. There's little red hearts up there setting it off. And the regular price is $35, but for the show, they're $28, 20% off. So this is number 184, and they're one of a kind with possible pre-order if these sell and people want more. And oh, and they are it is a pretty true white there in the enamel. Now the drop on these I measured is, if I can find it, those medium, the Victoria red hearts I just showed you are about 1.5 actually. And then this one, the drop on this one is 2 1/8. This printing, I can't, the width, yeah, about 1 inch. Anyway, very cool. You could wear them facing each other, or you could wear them like towards, sticking out a little bit like that. They're not all that big. They really are such cool hearts. I love that shape. That was from my stash. I had never made it up. Now we're down to number 185, which is the second last earring. This style I had a year ago, and it's number 185. You would say sold. There's 2 choices. There are 3 of these available. You could get 2 pairs, but pair A is the blue. It's got blue and black on it, and there's a black crystal up above and a cute little bottom decoration and light gunmetal ear wires. I just thought it looked good with the black that's already on the bead. Then choice B is the red heart. So if you want to, and the regular price is $14 for the show, they're $11. I just thought of a cool idea. You wear one of each color, but you'd have to get two earring sets, 2 earring pairs to do that. So it's $185 sold. Let me know if you want A blue or B red. Some way or another, say blue or red. I'll get it. Okay, now I'm going to save the bonus for after the lightning round. That's usually when we do the bonus. There's nobody here to tell me otherwise today. Maybe I didn't hit that. So I'm going to take a little break because sometimes people come for the lightning round if they've been busy. So let's take a breather. I was looking at this to see if I put all the good information in there. I think I did. So if you do come late, it's not a problem because I'm going to go through everything again, but a lot faster. And then I'll answer questions, etc. All right. So we ready for the lightning round, which should take 10 minutes, roughly. Okay. So we're going to start over and go faster. Okay, our first earring, 175. You would say sold. There's 3 available. It's $16 tonight for the show price, which is 20% off regular. It's a carved rose quartz. Probably holding it too close. It looks, excuse me, out of focus there, but it's a lily, a carved lily. The lines of it are on top. It's got like, don't ask me, I can't see it. But I know it has little carving lines on the top of the lily where it folds it back. Anyway, that's $180, $175. 16 for the show, 3 available. Okay, then our 180. I want it to be 180. It's 176. Are the open hearts in a pink color with fuchsia colored Swarovski crystals, silver tone ear wires. 176. These are one of a kind this time. Possible pre-order. The regular price is $32. The show price is $26. So let me see if I gave you the measurement on this one. Yeah, 1 5/8 inch drop. So I have kind of short hair when it's curly, and you can see these are hanging below it, but they're not obnoxious. They're not down on my shoulder. That's about what these are like. The same length, if not a tiny bit shorter. Okay, that's 176. All right, I'm going to get it right this time. 177. We have the Bleeding Heart design. There are three sets of these available. You would say sold $177, regular price $25, show price $20. And gotta see if I put, yes, these are 2 3/8 long and 5/8 wide. I'm just going to show you real quick, even though this is a lightning round, it's only 7:30. They're not going to be down on your shoulders either. They're not shoulder dusters. They're just a little bit longer. Just, maybe above the chin crease. And another person I know, that her girls called it a chin crack. So that's what they call that length, chin crack. We haven't had any humorous names like that here on Wire and Fire Jewelry. Okay, we might get them someday, you never know. Right? Okay, so 177 Bleeding Heart. 178 red. People said they wanted, my people said they wanted red and gold and pink. So here's the red and gold. These are brass hearts and red crystals with gold findings everywhere. 178, 3 available. It's $18 for the show price. Okay, 179. We're into our another one of a kind. These vintage brass hearts locket earrings. 179, regular 24, show price 19. And I got out of place on. Hang on one second. There. I want to see if they show right. And I'm opening up the locket again just so you can see the inside. They really are vintage. You can polish it if you want. With a jewelry polishing cloth. I chose not to do the inside, just the outside. Okay? 180. This is, you'll get 2 of these that are alike. It is a little dangle earring with a purple metallic heart, purples and golds and antique brass, and it's $14 for the show. 180. You actually get 2 earrings. Yay! We have another one of a kind. Oh, there's 3 of those little purple heart dangles. This is a ceramic two-tone heart, I call it, and it's one of a kind. 181, regular 30, show price 24. Definitely one of a kind. I don't have any more of that. And this also is definitely one of a kind in sterling silver with, it's a cage, a heart-shaped cage. I just love that idea. So it's got crystals in there, Swarovski crystals in a ruby red. Regular 40, show price 32. It's on sterling silver wires that are circular. And I think I had the measurement on that. I don't remember if I said it. No, I didn't measure it. But anyway, here, you know, that's kind of normal earring length. You don't wear studs. Okay, and number 183 we have now is one of a kind, but I could get more. I think I've seen these copper hearts for sale. And I get them and punch a hole and enamel them and gussy them up. These are 183, one of a kind, possible pre-order, regular 32, show price 26. They're on niobium ear wires, which is an inert metal, and it's got a real pretty little silver bead on the top above the hearts. It's a beautiful dark red. Another one-of-a-kind / maybe pre-order. The larger slant hearts, 184. Regular 35, show price 28. They've got decal work on them in an X and an O design. Hugs and kisses. And the ear wires are, they're nickel free. They're not sterling silver. Okay, that's 184. Which I think I said was about 2 1/8 inches long. Okay, 185, either or, little dainty hearts. They still show dainty hearts. 185, petite hearts. They're actually called. Regular price 14, show price 11. A is the blue one, B is the red one, or mix and match. I could even do one of each if you wanted to do that, but maybe you need both pairs, blue and red. Okay. Now, take a little drink break, and then we'll do our bonus item. Okay. I really like these. I mean, I have more hearts and more things I could have made, but you run out of time. This little bonus I just finished making today. It's number 188, or you can just say bonus. The regular price is 20. The show price is 16. And these are pale pink Picasso hearts. And there are 3 to 4 sets of these available. If somebody wanted a matching, like a little heart, the same design on a chain, that would be cut down on what I can make. Anyway, it's a super pale pink, just a beautiful, almost a lavender pink, and there's this gold wash on them. That's a Picasso finish. And so, let me read on the back there. Yeah, Picasso hearts. And up above is this really pretty tulip type bead, tulip flower that's got gold on it also. So it's all very, very light gold and dainty. I just, that heart, I just love that heart. It's almost a little translucent. When I was looking at it, I don't think you can tell that on the camera. So we've come to the end of our show. If anyone watching this after the live sees something that they want, it's not a problem. Just give me a direct message or Facebook Messenger, and I will get it for you. I usually ship the next day, unless I find out in the morning. And I was looking here. Oh yeah, I needed to tell you that I dug into the vault for these. So the prices are lower, but reordering supplies, and in the future, after the February trunk show, which is February the 16th, that is the last time that things will be these prices. The prices will go up a little bit to compensate for all the increases in general. Let's see. So I wanted to also say, before I leave, finish, that you can look through all the albums on the Facebook page, photos and then albums. I find them when I look at more under the title of the page, Wire and Fire Jewelry. And then I click the down arrow and it says photos, videos, live, blah, blah, blah. So I go to photos, and when you get into photos, you can click to the right on albums. And that has all the albums from all the shows we've done in over a year. And if you click on one of those and see something that you like and it's not marked sold, you can send me a message on that too. Okay? And the point of that is that some of these are still available. And if you do that, I will honor the show price. But after February, all bets are off. The prices just have to go up a little bit. So I've got them in there for, I was trying to look. It doesn't look like they're all in there. I guess this is the first one I ever did. Autumn Spice, November 25th of 2021. Been doing this almost a year and a half. So just remember that. You can go into those and get things from all the shows. And there is a monthly giveaway. I don't want to forget that. On the first of every month, I have a giveaway for a pair of these earrings. I'll have to get up here and get them, though, which I don't like to do, but I will. Oh. During a live, everything can happen. You can't edit it. Okay. Oh. This is a tight space I'm in. So this is what the giveaway is every month. I gave away a pair of beautiful sky blue ones last month, and I haven't made the new pair yet. But they're on the Wire and Fire page. This is a lemony yellow, a purple, and a spring green. So they're handmade totally from a flat sheet of copper, and they're on sterling silver wires, and all you have to do is sign up for the giveaway. That means that puts you on my email list, but I am not, I'm a notorious low sender of emails. I send a few for this show, the trunk show, and then, you know, something special, I'll put one in there, but so you won't get inundated at all. And I would love to give you a pair. So monthly drawing at 8 p.m. on the first of every month, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm going to say goodbye. I don't see any questions or anything. So thank you for watching this. Take care. Happy Valentine.